Hi, welcome to Twin Flames 1111. Today I am doing a Divine Feminine reading, and so that we can get insights into um, how some of the collective is um, feeling and what we can do to reach the next level of success. Of course, we are always cheering on our Divine Masculines, and so that they can get the strength, and by us staying in our power, it guides them to be able to stay in their power and do what they need. So sending love and light to both Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. I have shuffled the deck, and this is the message for today. Organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is a simple way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan for your next action steps. And this is really interesting because what is it that you need to organize? What is it that you need to shift away from in order to prepare for what you really want? These are great questions to ask yourself, and I encourage you to just take a moment and really focus on your desires and what you want, and then cut away the clutter, and so that you can organize. It gives you some clear thinking, and it helps you focus. And once you can focus, you become unstoppable. There is a postcard that I want to read to you. Dearest you, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one of the world, individual, yet part of the great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul, check in with your spirit, keep going. Spirit loves you, life loves you, we love you. Beautiful. All right, and that is clarified with the Six of Cups. So that's focusing on childhood memories and reunion. It's important to reunite with yourself within. Look within. Find what were your dreams? What was important to you in your childhood? What got clouded? And really focus on bringing that back into your life, and so that you can have some joy. And once you do that, the truth will set you free. All of the trials and tribulations that we have faced, fairness will come to pass. And with that is sexual union. So honor the place in one another where you are eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Now, a union card for those in separation is union within. We have to reunite with ourselves first. So it's the inner divine feminine and the inner divine masculine. We have to, you don't have to do anything, but it's recommended, if you can have union within, as within, so with as within, you'll see it in the 3D, right? So have fun, play, enjoy who you are, fall in love with yourself, and get clear on what you really want. Mhm. This one is interesting. Look at this. Maintaining boundaries. As much as we seek external things, it's important to make sure that your yes is your yes and your no is your no. And maintaining solid boundaries is critical, because if we say yes to the things that we don't want to in hopes that we will eventually get it, we're leaving an energetic leak there. And if we have all of those leaks, eventually we get depleted. So it's important to set your boundaries. Let your yes be your yes. Let your no be your no. Today, I will gain a new awareness of those areas where I need healthier boundaries. I will release my naive assumption that the other person is always right. I will exchange that view for trusting and listening to myself and setting and maintaining healthy boundaries. Amen. Sister, do it. And this is the message that clarifies that. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. I just said that. If you see something that you want and you're saying yes when you should say no, it's a misalignment. Make sure that your yes is your yes and your no is your no. Throughout turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And so even if it's painful, hold to your truth, sister, right? That is also clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, which is apprenticeship, education, quality, and engagement. So hold fast, stay strong, we got this. Oh, the next one that comes up is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So when we are addicted to the external things, we become dependent. Our proof is when external things happen. Bring it in, love yourself unconditionally, and have internal proof. The external will show up. And these are cards that I have made. Now, for those that are not comfortable, what I'm about ready to do is I'm an emotion code practitioner. I have 17 certifications. And what I do is I go in to the subconscious, detect emotion tied to trapped memories, or trap emotion to memories. Now, what I use to do this is not emotion code. I want to be perfectly clear with that. After I developed 17 certifications, I developed my own modality, and it is just one of the things that I do in order to help people. Now, this is a general reading. If you provide permission that you would like to let go of these emotions, then this is your opportunity to release them. It is a general reading, but I will do the release and it should work for you. If it is something that you are not comfortable with, all that you have to say is, I do not give permission, and you are protected from anything that I'm about to do in the next 5 minutes, okay? So if you give permission right now, this is for you. The first emotion that I am finding is you're being clingy. You're holding on to something external rather than loving yourself unconditionally. And so what I'm going to do is, when I say the word clingy, the first thing that comes to mind, when is the first experience of you being clingy? You got a memory? If you do, I want you to rate that memory on a scale of 1 to 10 right now. How clingy were you then? Now I want you to come back to current day, and I want you to tell me today, how clingy are you when it comes to external things in your life right now? All right. And now, with your permission, for those that have granted permission, I am going to release that motion. right now. And I'm going to replace it with unconditional self-love, peace, comfort, joy. All right. Now, that exact same feeling that you just had a moment ago, on a scale of 1 to 10, where is it now? It should be less. The next emotion that comes up is the feeling of being violated. Now, when I say the word violated, what is the first memory that's coming into your thoughts? On a scale of 1 to 10, where was it rated when it happened? Fast forward to today. Where do you rate it today? And now I'm going to release it. I'm replacing it with forgiveness, unconditional self-love, firm, healthy boundaries, and the ability to say no, and more unconditional self-love and forgiveness. Great job. The next emotion that is coming up is the feeling of being unworthy. When I say unworthy, what is the first memory that comes to mind where you felt unworthy? When that happened, on a scale of 1 to 10, how high was it? When you fast forward to today, on a scale of 1 to 10, how unworthy do you feel? I'm going to release unworthy, and I'm replacing it with I am worthy. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, where is unworthy? Good. The next emotion is feeling lack of love. And that is pretty easy to do on a journey if you're codependent. You're always collecting evidence of how you are not loved. And that's due to lack of self-love. Now, when I say self-love, I mean unconditional self-love. That means no conditions, right? So I'm going to release lack of love. And I'm going to replace it with unconditional self-love and connected to the divine, and so that you can experience what unconditional love feels like at the source. The next emotion is worry. That's also a very strong emotion in codependent relationships because we're always worrying that what we want isn't going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release the worry, and I'm going to replace it with unshakable confidence, the ability to let go, the ability to accept the things that are best for us, even if it doesn't appear that way. Okay. The clarifier for this is the Page of Wands. So with all of those things released, there should be some enthusiasm, some curiosity, being able to discover, and feeling free. And that is clarified by the Freedom card. There is absolutely nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Sending you many blessings, and I wish you a week of love, joy, peace, and confidence. Be well.